For 2024, I wanted my first YouTube video to be my new series that I was supposed to be starting already, but thanks to 2K being a very broken game, my NBA being broken as well, I'm getting a lot of errors, I'm getting a lot of my game crashing. So I'm trying to pivot and do something else that, you know, will keep you guys entertained. So I'm pushing back my series that I'm supposed to be dropping already for you guys a little bit back. So if you guys see me taking long to upload, it's because I'm working on something, bro. I'm trying, but my ideas right now is not going as planned because 2K is broken. So instead of dropping my series that I was supposed to be dropping, I was thinking of doing another LeBron James Era rebuild, because LeBron James Era obviously is my favorite era in the history of basketball. Like I said many times, it's one of those eras that got me into basketball and really solidified my love for the game. So I was like, you know what? What if I was to take myself and put myself in the LeBron James era? So I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna do that. I'm going to add myself to the LeBron James era. I am going to add myself to the 2011 NBA draft, and we are going to rebuild a team around yours truly, your boy, Prince Anthony. Let's get it. But before I continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's get things rolling. This is gonna be a good one. My archetype is garbage, bro, but it's good for me. It's good for me. The type of game that I like to play, my type of style, it fits me perfectly, bro. It fits me perfectly. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how my player looks. My face scan comes out good every year for 2K. It really does. But getting my face scan into my NBA, obviously I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to create somebody that looks close to how I look right now. Look at this player. Perfect. That looks like me. Comment in the comment section below. That definitely looks like me. This is my career. This is my player, Prince Anthony. But in my rebuild, I'm not looking like that, bro. I think I'm gonna go with the New Jersey Nets. This team, I feel like best fits me. I'm a two guard, and the type of play style that I have, they need a two guard like me. I feel like I fit in perfectly with this squad. Me, Brook Lopez, Devin Harris, Chris Humphries, and those boys, we gonna go crazy. And it's funny because me being the big New York Knicks fan that I am, it would be crazy if I lead the team across the pond to the championship, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So we are going to be rebuilding the New Jersey Nets. I was gonna do the Knicks, but that's too typical. Maybe the Raptors, but that's still a little bit too typical. Maybe the Magic, but nah, we rebuilding the New Jersey Nets. So anyways, before we do anything though, I gotta add myself to the game. I gotta import my player DNA. Listen, this is the best that I could get. This guy looks nothing like me, but he has the same hairstyle, beard, eyes as me, and everything like that. So ladies and gentlemen, Prince Anthony, here he is. Added him to the 2011 draft class, your boy PS Compulsion, up there with Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard. I'm probably gonna be a top 5 pick. I'm a 78 overall. I didn't go crazy with the stats. The GM of your New Jersey Nets, soon to be Brooklyn Nets, Jay Jackson. But yeah, this should be a pretty interesting rebuild for sure, because I feel like I really fit with this team. The question is, what am I going to have to give up to get me on the team? Because this team is not bad, and we're not going to finish dead last, so I don't think we're going to get a top 10 pick, if I'm being honest with you. And looking at how my player is, yeah, they have me ranked at like number 1 or number 2, so that's crazy right there. So I'm going to let you guys see the scouting report before I get drafted, obviously, but based on my game, three-point shooting is not going to be my thing. I'm one of those players that try to have a similar game to like D Wade. Like, good playmaker, good mid-range, could get to the basket, could dunk, cannot shoot threes. See, we having a pretty decent season. This season is not bad. Anything more than 30, that's a decent season, bro. MVP, Russell Westbrook. But the awards, nobody from my team won an award, of course. Did we even make the postseason? Oh, we made it in as the 8th seed. We are the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, facing off against the Chicago Bulls and MVP Rose. Although he's not the MVP, I always call him MVP Rose because he's always the MVP. He's my MVP. Anyways, I might as well simulate to the end of the postseason because we're probably going to get swept. Yes, we do. New Jersey Nets eliminated. So who's winning the championship? Is it OKC? Of course, it's OKC. Westbrook, Finals MVP. Time for the draft lottery. I'm pretty sure we're not getting a top 10 pick. I'm going to have to trade up to get me. So we finished with pick number 15. We're right in the middle of the pack. That's horrible. I'm definitely gonna have to trade up to get the pick either from the Raptors, the Detroit Pistons, or the Milwaukee Bucks. This is the coaching staff that I'm gonna rock with for this rebuild. Avery Johnson, he's gonna stay our head coach. Keeping him as our head coach. In my opinion, for the New Jersey Nets back in the day, he was a pretty good coach. He was decent. And judging from his stats here on 2K feel the same way. He was a very, very good coach, bro. That archetype is disgusting. Diamond mid-range specialist. A diamond mid-range specialist. Like, what? That's... Anyways, team workouts. Draft combine is over. As you can see, my mid-range game is up there. Like I said, I'm trying to patent my game after Dwayne Wade. Mid-range shot, get into the basket, could dunk, could finish around the basket, could shoot a good mid-range, like I said. And on top of that, the playmaking. That's what I forgot to say. Playmaking as well. But they have my ceiling being a Hall of Famer. So the Sporting News have me going number 3. 2K has me going number 2 to the Toronto Raptors. NBA.com/stats. They got me going number 3. So it looks like I'm not going to be the number 1 overall pick. The Pistons got that locked in to be Kawhi Leonard. So I'm going to try to get that second pick from the Toronto Raptors. I have no choice. Come on, bro. Humphreys, Jordan Farmer. 2 custom players, a first rounder. I have 2 first rounders this year. I didn't even know I had 2 first rounders. I'll throw in another future. Oh, there we go. Toronto Raptors agreed to my trade offer. I didn't even have to give up players and picks that I really cared about. So, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Kawhi Leonard gets drafted to the Detroit Pistons, which means with the 2nd overall pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the New Jersey Nets select Prince Anthony. Let's get it. From St. John's University in New York. Let's go. I really wish I had my face scan though. So I had pick number 15. I traded that, but I also have another first rounder. Got to go on my boy Tobias Harris. We had the 23rd overall pick as well that we got from the Los Angeles Lakers. Tobias Harris, adding him. I'm going to move him to the small forward position. He's not a power forward. These custom players always come in clutch. I'm telling you guys, if you're doing a LeBron James era rebuild or any other rebuild in like a different era, and there's a bunch of custom players on the team, trade those players for picks. It always works like a charm, bro. I'm telling you guys. Just trust me on that one. So we have a 2nd round pick as well. I was going to get Isaiah Thomas, but is there anybody else? David Bertans, maybe. I'll go with Reggie Jackson for right now. 2nd rounder, Reggie Jackson. So after the NBA draft, our roster looks pretty good. We got me, Brook Lopez, Devin Harris, Derek Favors, Anthony Morrow, Tobias Harris, Reggie Jackson. Pretty solid team. All in our, we're not even in our prime yet. We're all young players. Well, except for Devin Harris. I'm going to have to get an upgrade at the point guard position to replace Devin Harris. I need somebody like Steph Curry. Filled out the roster the best that I can. Sheldon Williams, Eddie Curry, Ish Smith, Dante Cunningham, Omer Sheik, and Bohan. Listen, I got to fill out the roster. And the best part about all these contracts is that all of them are on team options. That's the only... I'm not signing any of these players. Any player less than like an 80 overall, I'm not signing you to anything other than a team option. Player progression time. So Brook Lopez, then only his inside defense increased. But looking at the rest of the team looks solid. Are we going to make the postseason with this team? More than likely, because we have Brook Lopez on the squad. And they got me. I feel like we're going to do fine. We got a pretty good starting lineup, in my opinion. We could compete. Rookie season coming to a close. We got 44 dubs. I'll take it. Better than last season. Kyrie Irving, Rookie of the Year. So I didn't even win Rookie of the Year. That's tragic. That's really tragic. I was expecting to win Rookie of the Year, but it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't complaining. And we are the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. Not bad. Not bad at all. How did the Indiana Pacers... I still got to do a Paul George rebuild with the Indiana Pacers. That's probably going to be the easiest rebuild I do. But Brook Lopez is injured, so we're definitely not winning the championship this season. But my first season, basically 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Not bad at all. Facing the prime Celtics, KG, Paul Pierce, Allen, Rondo. We getting swept again, bro. Oh, we actually won a game? We won 2 games. I'll take it. I'll take those 2 W's and I'm going to run with it. So let's see. NBA champions. And of course it is OKC once again because of course. This is the last time you see me in a New Jersey Nets uniform. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are now known as the Brooklyn Nets. Historic changes went through. Let's see how I look rocking that Brooklyn Nets gear. Ew, that is disgusting. Should be rocking that Knicks gear, but hey, listen, for the rebuild, that's what we doing. I gotta lead the Brooklyn Nets to the championship. So time to skip to the draft lottery. We finished with, how does the Detroit Pistons get a top pick again? Didn't they just get Kawhi Leonard last year? But we have pick number, dang, it's a late pick. Might trade it. Couldn't find any trades for the picks, so we are getting Dion Waiters and Will Barton. Two good pickups. Two very good pickups. Gonna move Dion Waiters to the small forward, have him come off the bench behind Tobias Harris. Pending options, picking it up on these guys, of course. Most of our players are on team options, so it makes handling the contracts a lot more easier. Chris Paul declining the player option. Totally forgot about him. Steph Curry, oh, he had the team option. I'm gonna go after CP3, trying to clear as much cap space as possible. I'll take the picks from Phoenix. I'll go ahead and take the picks from Phoenix. Why not? So trading these three guys, Craig Smith, Omer Asik, Eddie Curry. Wasn't gonna keep them on the team long term anyways. Phoenix agreed to my trade offer. That's how you clear some cap. So we got CP3, but the problem is, right? I was gonna get George Hill or Robin Lopez if I couldn't get CP3. But Brook Lopez, he's a restricted free agent. But I don't want to renounce his rights, bro. I want to get both Brook Lopez and Chris Paul. I can't let go of Brook Lopez for nothing. I really want Robin Lopez too, but we're going to have to trade for him at a future date. Obviously, we don't have no money to sign him. I'm going to have to trade Devin Harris. I'm going to have to find the first available trade to see if I could get rid of cap space and clear his cap space, because Devin Harris is making the most money on our squad. So maybe I could just do Devin Harris straight up for Tristan Thompson. I don't want Trevor Ariza. It would be good to have him, but I don't want that contract. Oh man, too much money. I'ma see if I could do like a 3-team trade. I don't do these often. Still not accepting the deal. They're not interested in the deal. But I'm trying to send JJ Barea to the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls need him, bro. So how about this? I will send a first rounder maybe. Do I have any other player I could add to the deal? Maybe Reggie Jackson. Would it work? No, it's not gonna work. So I might have to throw a pick in there. All right, I'll throw this pick from the Memphis Grizzlies. I'll do the top 3 protected one. I'll send that to the Bulls. They get that and JJ Barea, and they accepted the deal. Huge 3-team deal. So the Bulls are giving up James Johnson. I'm getting Tristan Thompson. Listen, everybody won. I mean, this is not too bad. I don't want Reggie Evans though. Decent player, but I'm trying to clear more cap space as much as possible. I want to make sure I get these 2 guys back. Chris Paul and Brook Lopez, come on. Should I ask for like a second rounder? Oh, they accepted the deal. Thank you, I will take it. So you see it right here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I don't have to renounce his rights, meaning that I have enough cap space to get Chris Paul. Brook Lopez gonna accept an offer from the New York Knicks. The Knicks trying to ruin my rebuild. Can I accept both of them? Okay, so far it looks like I could accept both of them. Chris Paul, I'm kind of nervous. If I uncheck him, okay, there we go. So far it's looking like I could get both players. I'm matching Brook Lopez contract, and I might be able to get Chris Paul. So last day of the free agency moratorium period. There we go. It looks like I got both of them. We got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. So Chris Paul and Brook Lopez, Prince Anthony, we got a big 3. Filled out the roster the best that I could. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our big 3. This rebuild is done. This is who we're building our team around. Prince Anthony, Chris Paul, Brook Lopez. We still got Derek Favors. Tobias Harris is getting up there. That's our starting 5 right there. That's a pretty good starting 5. Pretty good starting 5. Dion Waiters went up because I changed him to the small forward position, and I filled out the roster the best that I could. A lot of these players towards the end of the roster still on team options. So I got financial flexibility going into future seasons. I mean, this is a pretty decent deal. This is... Let me increase it a little bit so he doesn't, like, not accept it. Okay, that should be good enough. So Anthony Morrow, we have extended him. He wanted to sign a contract extension. We had to, bro. So our cap space is looking magnificent. Everybody's on team options, which is good for trading and good. Just in case I don't want them no more, I could just let them go. Look at this. Look at the cap space. We got all of our players locked down for at least another 3 years. at least another 3 years. So now we could just move in and out players that's not playing well and swap them out for other, you know, better players in general. So I like the makeup of this team. Financial flexibility, we have that. A lot of players on team options. I love that. We got our max guy in Chris Paul. So we got a star in Chris Paul. Brook Lopez, Prince Anthony, big three, baby. Bro, we were so close. So close. So we are going to finish with 58 wins. Good season. Not a championship season. Westbrook winning MVP like every year. AD on the Pistons with Kawhi is crazy. Knicks got Dwight Howard. They also got Damian Lillard on the team as well. But you guys know... Hold on, let me see something. Okay, we are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. That's what I want to see. Right behind the Indiana Pacers. But you guys know what I say every single time. If you want to win a championship in a rebuild, you have to win more than 60 games, bro. 50 or more wins mean you might make it to the NBA Finals, but you're not winning. But I gotta see something. Miami Heat still got Chris Bosh, Wade, LeBron James, and they did not make the postseason. That's crazy to see. With that team, they did not make the postseason. But anyways, Chris Paul, let's see. Brook Lopez leading scorer. Chris Paul right behind him, and then I'm right behind him as well. This time I've averaged 14 points. Let's get it. First round matched up against the old school Atlanta Hawks. This was a good Hawks team back then. I might do a Hawks rebuild, but there's no way they're beating us. On to the next round, matched up against the Washington Wizards. They got Dion Waiters in the starting lineup. Did somebody get injured? Wait, where's Brook Lopez? Hold on, I gotta see something. Oh my goodness. Brook Lopez injured. Anthony Morrow, I was knocked down. 3-point shooter is injured. Tobias Harris is injured. Yeah, we're not winning. We're not going any further. Brook Lopez, neck strain. But bad feet and bad knees. Very injury prone. Brook Lopez is now the most injury prone player on our roster, bro. Now I might have to trade him. Gives me something to think about going into the offseason. Of course, we get eliminated in the 2nd round by John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And of course, OKC wins the championship again. But Derrick Rose, 40 points. Finals MVP. Listen, well deserved. Listen, we've been trying to get Robin Lopez since last season, bro. We got to get him paired up with his brother. Got a late first round. I'll throw that in there. Oh, they accepted the deal. The Cleveland Cavaliers accepted the deal. I will take it. I'm probably going to move Tristan Thompson to the power forward and have Robin Lopez come off the bench behind his brother Brook. Tim Hardaway, Neto, 2 decent pickups during the NBA draft in the 2nd round. I'll just go ahead and pick them up. We need more players on team options, to be honest. Speaking of team options, picking it up on all of our guys, of course. Saving me some money. I mean, this is a good deal. I'm going to probably include that pick for somebody else, but trading Corey Joseph away. Mason Plumlee, we got a nice 3rd string center. Signing him to a team option deal. So I think we're pretty much done for the offseason. So moving on to player progression. Chris Paul didn't go up. I did though. I'm now at 86, 87 overall. That's what I want to see. Brook Lopez is going down. Probably because of those damn injuries, bro. Oh my goodness. Derek Favors, Tobias Harris getting up there. Robin Lopez, Tristan Thompson going to be coming off the bench. So we have good big men on our team, bro. Brook Lopez with Robin Lopez coming off the bench behind him. And then Derek Favors with Tristan Thompson coming off the bench right behind him. And then Tobias Harris with Dion Waiters coming off the bench behind him. We got a lot of good offense. Me in the starting lineup with Anthony Morrow coming off the bench behind me. Knockdown shooter right there. Chris Paul, Ish Smith coming off. This is a good team. Bro, we cracked 60 wins. That means we have a chance to win the NBA championship. 62 dubs. 62 dubs for the NBA season. That means that our chances of winning the NBA championship has just like elevated. It's like a 9 out of 10 chance. We just got to beat OKC. Can we beat OKC? I don't know, but we're facing off against the Hawks again in the 1st round. 62 win season. Wizards is right behind us. So let's see how we did for the season. Preferably me. So not many players dealing with injuries other than Anthony Morrow. That is fine. I am the leading scorer for the team. 19 points, basically 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Don't know if we're going to win the championship this season, but hey, we are going to try. Facing off against the Hawks, we beat them, of course, in the 2nd round, matched up against the Indiana Pacers. Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Zach Randolph. That's a good team. They beat Miami. And there we go. We made it to the Eastern Conference Finals finally, bro. Matched up against John Wall and the Washington Wizards. John Wall keeps leading these Wizards teams to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, this team is not that good other than John Wall. I'm gonna go game by game, though. Next game is ours. Next game is theirs. Come on, bro. Please don't tell me we're losing to the Wizards. Series tied at 2 apiece. 3-2 series lead. Come on, we gotta finish them off. We definitely gotta finish them off. Who's injured? Ish Smith. Day-to-day injury, that's not bad. I'll take that. I could also run the point based on my play style. So you could put me at the point and then run like Anthony Morrow at the 2 when it comes to like the second unit or whatever. So we're good. We're good. We're definitely good. So let's see if we could move on to the Eastern, well, move past the Eastern Conference Finals and make it to the NBA Finals. Looks like we are. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in my career, I am moving on to the NBA Finals. Dion Waiters had a monster game. That's what I want to see. Chris Paul, double-digit assists. We have a lot of scoring options on this team. So Chris Paul should be getting double-digit assists every game. I only got 9 points, bro. Come on. But I told you guys I love the makeup of this team since getting CP3. Definitely turned us into contenders, bro. This is what I want to see. Your Eastern Conference champs. Really hope the Warriors beat OKC in the West Finals. Of course they don't. So ladies and gentlemen, NBA Finals against guess who? None other than OKC. This team is stacked. They got Jeff Green, Landry Fields. Oh my goodness. So let's go game by game. First game belongs to them. Next game belongs to us. Come on. Next game is ours. Keep it pushing, please. Next game is ours. Yo! 3-1 series lead means we're basically NBA champs. Let's see who's dealing with injuries. Oh, they lost Serge Ibaka. If they lost Serge Ibaka, they cannot stop our big man from going crazy down low, bro. It's not going to happen. Tristan Thompson, Robin Lopez, Brooke Lopez, Derek Favors is going to dominate them down low. Easy. So game is going back and forth. If it's close with 2 minutes or less, I'm probably going to hop in and watch. No need to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, the rebuild is complete. I rebuilt a team around yours truly. I rebuilt a team around myself. Look at this. 26 points in a closeout championship victory, 8 assists. Chris Paul, 19 assists, 18 points. This is what I want to see. Me and Chris Paul, dynamic duo, bro. Dynamic duo. This is what I want to see. Westbrook, Harden, Durant doing their thing as always. I gotta break up that big 3. In one of these future rebuilds, I gotta destroy that big 3 because it's too much. Of course, somebody from the opposite team celebrating as if they won the championship with us. And of course they didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, we completed the rebuild. I'm hyped though. I didn't expect to do it so soon, but getting Chris Paul really turned everything around, bro. Oh man, they got KD. Brooke Lopez touching the trophy as if he didn't win it. They got KD up here with us. Are they gonna make him Finals MVP? Adam Silver giving him Finals MVP. This is crazy, bro. And I think OKC won like 4 or 5 championships in a row since doing this rebuild. It's insane to see. Listen, getting a chance to celebrate on OKC's home floor always hits different, so I'll take it. Finals MVP Chris Paul, 18 points, 14 assists, 60% from the field. That's perfect, bro. This is perfect. So for the NBA playoffs, I averaged 18 points. Not bad at all. I wasn't Finals MVP. And I don't think I will be for a few more seasons because I know I got more championships in my future, hopefully. Look at my thoughts. I'm having a great time. Ecstatic. But let's see. My career stats. Before I look at that, though, I got to check something. So the most points that I scored was 38. Not bad. I'm surprised I made 4 3-pointers in my career, being that I'm not a good 3-point shooter. But how many rebounds? 15 rebounds for my career, 14 assists. Those are my career highs. So pretty good. Pretty good career for your boy so far. So each season, my scoring average goes up. But I feel like the perfect stat line for my player in general that I try to strive for is 20 points and 10 assists. If I get that amount, I'm happy. And I feel like for this rebuild, I was pretty much close to it. Even my free throw percentage is up there as well, which is perfect for me. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I simulated 5 seasons into the future. I didn't play anything. I had the off season like simulated, the entire off season simulated. Stayed with the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't like switch teams or anything like that. Maybe I should have, but my player stayed with the Brooklyn Nets the entire time. Literally stayed with the Brooklyn Nets all 5 seasons that I simulated. So for my entire career, I have been a Brooklyn Net. I did not leave, pursue championships with other teams, although I should have. So here we are in the future. As you can see, when we won the NBA championship, we stopped OKC from winning their 5th championship in a row. We just lost in the NBA postseason again. As you can see, my career with the Brooklyn Nets, I stayed. Same thing with Chris Paul. Me and Chris Paul have been a dynamic duo, but we were not able to win another championship, which sucks. Which really sucks. So looking at my award history, 1-time NBA champ. I got 1 ring. 5-time NBA All-Star. 2nd team All-Defense twice. 1st team All-Rookie. What year are we in? We're in 2019. Crazy to see, bro. Just really crazy to see. My career high is now 43 points, which isn't bad because I don't focus on scoring. It's mainly assists. My career high in assists is 16, which is very good as well. Career high in rebounds as well as 16. So pretty decent career. Very decent career. So starting from the beginning, I've been overall, right, 16 points per game for my entire NBA career. But for the past few seasons, my scoring average went down a little bit, but my rebounding stayed about the same. My assists stayed about the same as well, even in the playoffs. So my career averages is pretty decent. Pretty decent. I was striving for 20 and 10. That's what I wanted my average to be, or at least 17 to 20 points per game and at least more than 10 assists per game I got to average. But this is pretty decent in my opinion. Decent career. And it's pretty. I'm only a 1-time NBA champ. I can't win any more rings. I should have left Chris Paul and joined like the Warriors or something. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this rebuild though. Definitely had a lot of fun doing this rebuild. But like I said, I have a series coming. The idea that I originally wanted to do, 2K is broken, so it's not allowing me to do it. So I'm gonna switch it up. It's gonna be something more calm. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It's gonna be a calm series. And in the series, who knows? I just might add myself to the series again. I'm not doing a series like focused on myself though. I'm not doing what I did in this rebuilding a team around myself. I'm not doing anything like that, but you'll see, bro. You'll see. I'm giving away too much, but you'll see. But I had a lot of fun doing this rebuild. Like I said, I really wanted to just average 17 to 20 points per game, 10 assists, and probably like 5 to 10 rebounds. That's perfect for me. That's the perfect stat line for someone like me. That's my perfect stat line in my opinion if I was to be an NBA player. But leave a comment for me in the comment section below. What would be your preferred stat line? Are you more of a scorer? Are you more of somebody that passes the ball? I love assists, bro. I love racking up assists and doing things to get my teammates involved. Leave those comments for me in the comment section below. Also, click my face, subscribe to the channel right there. Like I said, new series coming soon. And see you guys in the next video. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out. Leave those comments for me.